In this project we developed car parking monitoring and management system that works without any human interference. It also has GUI application in case that manager wants to supervise or take the manual control over the system. Software for this project is developed in C, C++, and Qt. All network communication between components in the project is programmed using C-socket programming and TCP/IP protocol. Hardware components used in the project are Raspberry Pi, 2 ESP microcontrollers, 2 Weigand RFID readers, 2 servo motors, and 2 ER proximity sensors. Raspberry Pi is core of the project. Main server for communication with GUI application and ESP microcontrollers is placed on the Raspberry Pi. Servo motors and ER sensors are controlled using Raspberry Pi GPIO pins, and main database for all users is placed on the Raspberry Pi. 2 ESP microcontrollers are used to control 2 Weigand RFID readers. Weigand RFID readers are used for radio frequency identification of the users, and 2 servo motors are used to control the ramps. 2 ER proximity sensors are placed under the ramps, and they are used to assure that ramp does not hit the car and that car really enter the parking. Here on the screen we can see the model of the parking with our system installed on it. There are 2 Weigand RFID readers with button pads on the sides, motors and ramps in the middle, and under the ramps ER proximity sensors. Raspberry Pi, microcontrollers and other electronics are under the model. Now we will demonstrate how our system works. Window on the left is window of our GUI application, and there you can follow and supervise the situation on the parking. Currently there are only 3 users in the database, and those are 2 with RFID tags and 1 with 7-digit PIN. RFID tags can be seen on the right besides the model. 1 RFID tag, 1 on the bottom, is not in the database. Firstly, we will scan 1 RFID tag, and that tag is in the system in the database and ramp went up. We cover ER proximity sensor so system sees the car entering and load all active users, and there is 1 active user that just entered. We enter the PIN with button pad, and that PIN is in the database, so ramp went up. We again cover the ER proximity sensor, and in the GUI application window, there we see 2 active users. Bottom RFID tag is not in the database, so ramp will stay down, and the middle RFID tag is in the database, but we will never cover the ER proximity sensor, so system will not count this user as entered. We can see that in the application window there are only 2 active users. Users that are on the parking cannot enter with their RFID tags because they are on the parking. We delete 1 user, and when we load all users, that user is deleted from the database. We delete active user that is on the parking, and when we load all users, he is in the database because he is on the parking. When that user that is deleted and is active leaves the parking, we can see that now, he will be automatically deleted from the database. We can see that in the application window. Now we will take manual control over the system through application and bring up 1 ramp that will close after car passes. We can bring up any ramp and it will stay up until we close it from application menu. And we have emergency situation that brings both ramps up, and it resets active users to none because it was emergency situation. That was our project. Thank you very much for watching.